just wanted to thank you because I picked up the Enchanted Forest stories when I was getting out of elementary school and into middle school. And at the time, I was just I was the weird one. And I was looking for a role model that, was actually worth having as a role model. And I found it in your stories.
Oh, thank you.
And I really appreciate that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Cimorene is one of my all-time favorite characters. In fact, the whole reason the Enchanted Forest Chronicles, as they currently exist, came to be written was that I'd actually written Talking to Dragons, in which Cimorene has a very small part as the main character's mother. And I really liked her, but she had a very small part in that book. And when Jane Yolen announced that she was doing Jane Yolen books for Harcourt and wanted me to do something, I thought, here, I've got this character that I really, really like. I'll do something with her. I'll give her a book. And that was Dealing with Dragons, and then Jane kind of browbeat me into filling in the middle. So it's really, it's all Jane Yolen's fault, but Cimorene has always been one of my favorite characters. Because she just, she tells it like it is. She's very cross with people who are not paying attention and not doing what they're supposed to be doing and behaving in stupid, silly ways. Okay, I think we got one more.
As a fantasy writer, what do you think of Jasper Fforde?
Jasper Fforde?
Is he fantasy, science fiction, or just off the wall?
This is fantasy and science fiction. Has nobody ever explained to you about fantasy, science fiction, big gray area? There's a little tiny bit over here that's purely and obviously fantasy, and a little tiny bit over here that's purely and obviously science fiction, and a big gray area that everybody fights about. Smack in the middle. Big gray area. I ran across Jasper Fforde quite by accident before anybody else had told me about him, and I thought it was wonderful. I'm not sure I would have had the same reaction if I had heard everybody else raving about him. It's an expectations thing. So, are we finished? I think that's it. Thank you so much for coming.